Here's a map by SamuelNMEvander called Foreboding. I'll give it a shot on Ultraviolence. SamuelNMEvander is a new mapper. I don't know if that means this is his very first effort or just hasn't mapped much or what. Anyway, this is Foreboding. It's a big map, 646 kills, 392 items, 15 secrets. I'm a little bit nervous about the length of this map. Given the inexperience. However, looks like there's a decent level of polish going on. It's got a custom music, it's got a helipad. And this doesn't look so bad. It's a little bit monotonous, but we got some lighting and stuff going on, so we'll see what happens with all this. Hold on, let me answer this text message quickly here. I'm super important. Whoops, wrong button. Alright, anyway. Looks like we can either go that way. Wait, I thought there was somewhere over here to go. Yeah, here, that way or that way. Yeah, this is a big map. We might end up with some lag here. Oh, good area map right away. Hello. Well, 9. Let's see what we got. Wow. Oh my. So maybe the whole thing is kind of this outdoor canyon. Yeah, as far as detail is concerned, it could use more. It's nice to have at least 2 textures. That really makes a big difference. So you've got the... I can't remember what they're called. Rock whatever and rock whatever. And then there's actually some white SP rock back there. So it's nice to have multiple textures, but you really run into trouble using stock textures in Doom that tall and that long. They just don't tile so well for that many pixels. So that's why it's always better to use either more textures or find some custom textures, or just don't have such tall or wide spaces. All that being said, however, the lighting is making a big difference. So that's good. But yeah, if you're new to mapping, it's really not advisable to make a really big map, because you're going to end up with something that you can't save later on when you realize, oh, here's all the things I did wrong in this map. It's so big that it's gonna be hard because it's your baby, you know? You don't want to get rid of it, but it's also like, oh my goodness, there's so many things I need to fix because it's such a huge map. So, unless you're really certain you know what you're doing and have already received positive feedback, I would not suggest newer mappers making really big maps. 650 kills is a lot. And given the auto map, it looks pretty big for the computer area map. Huh. Maybe there's some darkness somewhere. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff up on the ledges, so I don't know if that's all kind of secret or if like way later in the map you get up there. Yeah, I mean, It's very monotonous. Yeah, that helps over there, having the gray stone. But what doesn't help is having it like flush with that texture almost. So yeah, one thing, I mentioned this not long ago in another video. If I have two adjacent natural textures, like rocks or something, I like to make one of them kind of jut out from the other. A little bit more like that, but even more extreme than that even. Music's kind of wild. Okay, so we get to go up the stairs a little bit here. Not sure if I actually need that for anything. Oh, there's... okay, that's kind of dark, so I'll get it and then I'll go in there. That's what I'll do. I actually prefer the full bright light visor. This is just what's the default on GZ Doom, and I guess I never changed it. Oh. Gotta get all these things. Oh my. That's pretty grand. We're gonna look at that later when the light visor's gone. A lot of items. How many items are there? Yeah, almost 400. This is kind of some nice detail. This section coming in here like this. And yeah, this here I don't mind being the same floor level as the other stuff. Actually, it's not. It is one higher. Okay. Here, however, I do mind. This, I think, should be a different floor height than this. Hey, humans over there? Can't even see. That's a secret. Backpack's nice in a level like this. The combat is entirely incidental so far. It's like you reach a new area, you clear out a few monsters, and then you go on your way. The concept of this map is a fine concept, you know, a very non-linear little canyon system. There's some, yeah, this is a nice section right here. This is some pretty good detail. You got these little platforms with the trees. You got this stuff. You got some of these gray sections. But then you got these massive flat walls, and again this transition here. All right. But yeah, again, lighting is making a pretty big difference in this map. Here again, some of these sectors I think would look a lot better if they weren't the same floor height. Alright, let's go check this out over here. This looks like fun. Yeah, I mean, to do this without like slopes and stuff, and do it on such a grand scale, it just ends up looking kind of weird. I mean, that looks more like an upside down building than a huge stalactite, right? So, and this is all monotonous. The only thing that makes this look okay is the lighting, once again. It kind of saves it a little bit, but to have this massive room in nothing but gray stone texture, not really ideal. And I also need some bigger guns, because it's getting a little boring to shotgun, chain gun everything, especially now that we've got some meteor monsters, you know, a fair amount of demons, cacodemons. A lot of hit scanners. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, I just don't really feel much danger in this map. That's not to say I'm not gonna get killed at any point, but there's so much space, and yeah, there are hit scanners, but it's just like once you take them out, you're good. And you know, you're not gonna run out of ammo. It doesn't look like. There's plenty of stuff everywhere. But again, without a rocket launcher or even a super shotgun here, it's a little bit grindy. Because I'm not like trying to survive, I'm just trying to get rid of the annoyance of 5 cacodemons flying around. I mean, there's no real threat here, there's just way too much space. Okay, I'll refill our ammo one last time, and then we'll start going up here. And yeah, I mean, this hallway here, well maybe not one, but very gradual height changes, no texture changes, huge flat walls. And, oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't really want to deal with this. Not without a better weapon. Now, these monsters maybe were roaming, actually. Alright, new plan. I only kill hit scanners. It's interesting how much attention is given to lighting, because for a new mapper, that's often one of the later things that gets attention. I know it was for me. When I was starting out mapping, I did literally no lighting detail. I mean, look how awesome this would be with a rocket launcher. Wouldn't that be fun? Come on, just give me a rocket launcher. I mean, if the map is supposed to be hard, it's not achieving that goal, so let me have some fun and let me blast some of these imps with a rocket launcher. I also have no idea like what I'm really doing. I know there's a red door, so I guess ultimately I need a red key and then we'll see what's in there. But I didn't see any other key doors yet. But yeah, all this stuff is like nice ideas, but there's not much incentive to do it. Because it doesn't appear to be rewarding you or getting you any closer to your goal. Killed about 1/4 of the enemies, so that's good. I think I went in a circle, didn't I? Oh, I gotta climb up here, don't I? How do I get up there? There we go. That's cool. But yeah, I mean, this is a cool idea. It's just not executed very good looking for one thing. And also not very challenging. But yeah, kind of a cool idea. I mean, I guess I'd have less ammo if I actually killed all the enemies. Have I already been here? Can't get through there. Or can I? Yes, I can. So many backpacks. There don't need to be that many backpacks. I think that was a mistake to go where I just went. Nothing over here. So yeah, this is kind of a pointless area. Put something over here, even if it's just like an armor or something. Alright, let's... Well, I do have a map, so... I'll go over there. Have I been up here yet? I think I have. Oh, looks like the red key is just the exit, because there's, yeah, nothing really in there. Just a small room. Ah, there's those stairs right there. Well, how do I get up there? There it is. Wait a minute. Seems like there's a lot of optional content built into the map. So that's kind of fun. Problem is, I don't think you can actually get over there from there. Yeah, not something I'm interested in. Creeping my way around a small ledge like that. If that is how you get that. It might not be. A lot of computer area maps. Oh, there's an area I haven't been. Oh wow. Now I'm back in here. Alright, I gotta go this way, I guess. I didn't want to jump down there, did I? Kind of an intense section here, I like it. A lot of little cubbies where these sergeants are coming out of are actually well placed. And the invisibility probably saved me here. Nothing up here. Maybe there is. No, I can't go over there. I haven't been over here yet either, though. Yeah, the map is nice. It kind of helps you out. Help you figure out the places you have and haven't been. Oh yeah, I've seen this, I just didn't ever explore it. Right? So yeah, a little maze here. It's kind of cool, actually. But yeah, here again, I mean, I think this is a great opportunity to use some different textures. Because this is just monotonous, but it's kind of a cool idea. Looks like I got out of the maze properly. Lots of health there. The thing is, there are players who are a lot less patient than I am, I think. So, I'm at over half the enemies here. I mean, I think there are players who would have skipped even more enemies than I did, just because there's just so much space that you never really have to kill everything, or even anything a lot of the time. and you don't really have the weaponry to do it efficiently, or quickly at least. Players will get bored of chain gunning humans and a couple of demons for 650 kills. I do like the use of a lot of these one-way drop-off ledges. Oh my. Oh, there's the red key. Oh my. Yeah, just I mean, again, these are nice ideas, but the way it's executed with so much of the same texture, and it's just kind of crude looking. I'm just gonna let these cacodemons come over here and then I'll run right past them. You see there the right angle almost of the SP rock going into the other rock? That's kind of tough on the eyes. The way to handle that is to have one of them kind of curl around and make it look like it juts out of the other one. Alright, what we got here? There's a soul sphere up there. Uh-oh, yeah. Oh, we got spiders. Oh my. Finally get something I had to run from. I think I will stay and fight a little bit, just out of pride, I guess. Oh, maybe I shouldn't though. I'm about to die. Oh my. I don't think I ever saved at all, did I? Better resurrect myself. But yeah, I'm basically done with this map now anyway, now that I got the red key, right? Alright, let's get beat up a little bit here. Now we'll carry on. Although this, I didn't see this over here. Oh, I've been over here, it's just, I didn't kill anything, so the monsters keep coming back. Yeah. But yeah, we finally had some heat in this Arachnotron section, so that was nice. Oh, I'm running out of chain gun. Alright, got their Arachnotrons, so yeah. We'll just go ahead and keep going here. Oh, I've already been here too. So yeah, I've basically explored everything that I know how to explore. There does seem to be a big secret area over here somewhere. I don't see any way to get up from here though, so... Well, you obviously have to get up over here. the only place it even connects. Like right over here. I don't know. Yeah, this is what I already tried. Let's try it over here. That doesn't go anywhere. Okay. Just the exit. It's gotta be right. Okay. Well, there's your foreboding. Yeah, look at that. I came out of there with only 68% kills and 6% secrets, so yeah, there must have been like 16 of them, huh? Yeah, I feel bad about that playthrough, kind of, but I mean, that's kind of the way it's gonna go. There's a plethora of WADs to choose from, and I don't think a lot of people are gonna choose a WAD that's made by a self-proclaimed beginner and has 646 kills and is like really monotonous and kind of boring right off the bat. I'm afraid it's going to be hard to come by proper feedback to improve because people just aren't going to take the time, and you really can't blame them. So I guess my advice for anyone who's starting out mapping is definitely make small maps, you know, because then people will give you detailed feedback on what to improve and what's good. But you know, if they're not really having that good a time, they're kind of doing you a favor by playing it and rendering the feedback. So that favor, that grace period, I guess, is gonna kind of run out after playing the same map for so long. But anyway, this map, we'll just take it on its merits. Good lighting. Yeah, there's for a beginner, a nice use of lighting. It really made some maps or some parts go from really terrible looking to, you know, halfway decent for sure. Like some of the inner cavern parts. Nice conceptual ideas, certainly. I think of two in particular. Well, really three. One, the whole level. I mean, it's a cool idea. It's just a big valley system. All you gotta do is get one key, but it's kind of deep within the big maze, and there's lots of different paths to get to it, a lot of these one-way drops and things like that. So the overall concept, nice. The overall layout and the way that the layout was executed, I thought was very well done. And then the two particular areas, the one area where I was going down a dark hallway and there were always these shotgunners and little cubbies, that was kind of nice. That was like not really a trap, but it was a trap. So that was some of the best combat, I think. A lot of it was just incidental monsters. You come around a corner, you shoot your chain gun, you go for the hit scanners first, and then you kind of just run past everything else. And then the second area was a big lava run. It was a little bit boring at the beginning, you're just kind of waiting for the cacodemons to come through, but then once you ran through all that, now you finally had some heat, you know, you had arachnotrons to deal with, so, and I actually got killed there, so. The overall concept of trying to maybe figure out how to get up on the ledges, not bad, that's kind of cool as well. But some things that could be improved, definitely the visuals, just still too much of the same texturing. It's hard to do a big, it's just hard to do big, tall, wide areas with stock Doom resources. You really got to be creative when you do that, otherwise you're going to end up using these textures that don't look well together or don't tile well or whatever. So it was nice that there were like 3 or 4 major theme textures: the tannish rock, the grayish rock, and then the brownish rock, and then some of the SP white rock too. So that was good to see kind of those throughout, but given the scale of the map, they could have been mixed up a little bit more, I think, to make the map have a better appearance. And then, yeah, just the weaponry. I mean, I got obviously no secrets here, but chain gun, shotgun for 650 kills, there's not any Doom player who wants to do that. especially when it's not just humans and imps. There were a number of demons and cacodemons as well, so it got a little tedious, and as you can see, I skipped almost a third of the enemies just because A, it was boring to fight them, and B, there was so much space. So it's kind of a thing, it's kind of a weird phenomenon that happens among beginners. They either think Doom is smaller than it is, or they think it's way bigger than it is. So either the rooms are too tiny, or they're like, I need to make a huge room or a huge open space, and then it's like, well, that's going to be too simple for Doom Guy, because when you got all that space, the monsters kind of bunch up in one area, and it's easy to hide, etc., etc. It's easy to dodge projectiles. So yeah, I hate to say that this map isn't salvageable, but I think it would take really a lot of work to make it A, look nice, and B, have the combat be in a place where it's something of a decent challenge throughout. But certainly props for the layout and the ideas in here. Alright, that is Foreboding by SamuelNMEvander.